and welcome to Nana's Crafty Home. My name is Tanya. Today's tutorial is going to show you how to crochet the parquet stitch. This is really a beginner-friendly pattern. We're just going to be using single crochets, double crochets, and chains to create this really gentle, open fabric. This is going to be very drapey and perfect for blankets or scarves. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm getting my yarn on my hook here, and for this stitch pattern you're going to work your foundation chain in multiples of 3 plus 2. In my sample I'm going to be working 32 chains for my foundation chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. For row 1, I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So that second chain, work a single crochet, then chain 2, skip 2, so we're going to skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and work a single crochet in that next chain. And I'm just going to be repeating that sequence down my row. Chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the next chain. Chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the next chain. And just continue that on down your row. When we get to the end of our chain, I'm going to skip the next 2. I've chained 2, skip the next 2, and single crochet in your last chain. Turn for row 2, and we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That beginning chain 3 is going to count as my first double crochet stitch here and throughout the remainder of the pattern. I'm going to double crochet in that same stitch. So on the top of that single crochet, work a double crochet. Skip the next chain 2 space, and we're going to work 3 double crochets in that next stitch. So that single crochet from the previous row, work 3 double crochets in the top of that stitch. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Skip that next chain 2 space, work 3 double crochets in the top of that next stitch. And we're just going to work that all the way down to our last stitch. We're going to skip over every chain 2 space and work 3 double crochets in that single crochet stitch from the previous row. Skip over that chain 2, 3 double crochets in that next stitch, and just continue repeating that on down your row. So when we get to that last chain 2 space, I've worked 3 double crochets in that single crochet stitch right before that chain 2 space, skip over that chain 2 space, and in that next stitch, so that last single crochet, work 2 double crochets in that stitch. And then turn for row 3. For row 3, chain 1, single crochet in that same stitch. So the top of that last double crochet that you worked, a single crochet, and then chain 2, skip 2 stitches. So the next 2 stitches, skip, work a single crochet in the next stitch. So essentially we're working a single crochet in the middle double crochet of each cluster of 3. So I've got my cluster of 3 double crochets here. I'm going to be working a single crochet in the top of that middle double crochet. Chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in that next stitch. Chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the next, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the next, and just repeat that on down your row. So when we get to the end of the row and we skip the next 2 stitches, the last stitch is going to be worked in the top of that chain 3. So that chain 3 at the beginning of the previous row that counted as my first double crochet, I'm going to be working a single crochet in the top of that stitch to complete row 3. Now we're just going to turn and we're going to be repeating rows 2 and 3 to the size desired in our pattern. So my next row would be another row of those 3 double crochet clusters, and then the next row would be a row of the single crochet and the chains. So very easy stitch pattern to memorize, great for blankets and wearables. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. Thanks so much for being with me. As always, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss a new video. Thanks everyone. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.